Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be talking about 7 steps for the true life. I'll be reading from a blog I saw. Yes, exactly. So 7 steps for the true life. One, forgiveness. Forgive everyone. Forgiveness to everyone doesn't matter who. Forgive everyone, and it doesn't matter who and why they hurt you. Forgiveness is powerful and it's liberating, not for you, not for them, but for you. So I cannot, I'm not speaking for everyone, but the deepest emotional roller coaster I've gone through, the deepest level of pain I've experienced, I had to forgive. And I had to forgive realistically, like I had to forgive truly. Not, oh, forgiveness is for you, not for them, and then you just believe you've forgiven someone, but deep inside you still harbor all these hate and all this revenge and all of these things, and you don't wish the person well. You really have to do away with that. It's difficult. I do not know the level of pain you've gone through. I do not know what the person you're holding a grudge against has done towards you, and I am not in any way removing from your experience. I'm kind of downplaying your experience and the hurt they caused you. But realistically, it's good to like get to a point where you are not tied to the hurt someone caused you. Yes, you feel it, you can never forget it, but just try to like have, I would say a plain mind. It really helps with the pain. And sometimes this is not something you can navigate on your own. Sometimes you need help. You need to like speak with someone. I recommend like a licensed therapist. You have to speak with someone who can help you navigate that process of pain. Because yes, these things are easy to hear, but some of us, the hurt we've been through, it's kind of massive and it's kind of playing a big role on how we act now. And if we are not careful, it's going to affect our future. Number two, don't judge. Never focus on another person's imperfection. So there's I don't know, there's a quote I read that it's people who, like, if you try to focus on your own imperfections, you'll hardly see the imperfections of others. We are so guilty of seeing, oh, what A is not doing right, what A is doing wrong, how A is imperfect, that we forget sometimes that the kind of attitude we're talking about that you do not like about this person, if you kind of think about it well, sometimes they're also exhibiting some of these attitudes. Excuse me. So that's why it's kind of good. So I'm not saying like you shouldn't point out the fault of others, especially if it's affecting you in a negative way, and you just have to like speak out or speak up about the situation. But I'm saying that do not do it from a place of perfection. Be able to accept that as much as you're seeing the imperfections of this person, as much as you want to point the imperfections of this person out, you as a human being also have your own imperfections. And it's good to, just speak from a place of, I'm not perfect, but I think maybe you could change this, maybe you could work on this. And you could tell the person, there's anything you think I'm doing wrong to, you can tell me. Most times it takes two to tango. Then number three, healing emotion. Don't be afraid to get help if you have fear, anger, anxiety in your life. I always say this, your mental health is top notch. Like, do not joke with your mental health because you literally can't get nothing done if you're not okay. So do not be afraid to get help. Even if you do not have access to a licensed therapist, it's good to talk to friends. You are very sure, I cannot stress this enough, 100% sure that they've got your back and they wouldn't like go ahead and telling your business to everyone. Someone you trust, someone who you know that the person does not like talk about every other person's business, because if someone talks about every other person, he would also remain a gist person in their book of gists. So When people act surprised by this, like someone comes to you telling Kokambo story about why A is doing that, why B is doing that, why C is not a good person, and you expect that if you tell them anything, they're not going to tell this to other people. No, girl, it doesn't work like that. Number 4, well-being. Care for the things which are important for you. To you, I would say, to you. Take care of yourself emotionally, mentally. Make sure you're in like a very good state of mind. Put yourself first. Eat good food. Exercise when you need to, and do not be complacent when it comes to taking care of your body, because you just want to make sure that you're doing the best you can. There are so many diseases out there, and alhamdulillah, like, we just have to be grateful for what we have, which includes our body. So like they say, like, your body is a temple, so you have to take care of your body well, so that when you hold, you will not have causes for regret. This is not to say that even if you do everything right, sometimes life still works out and people still have diseases, but it's always good to try your best. Eat healthy, avoid eating junks as much as you can, exercise when you can, sleep well, don't deprive yourself of sleep. And then number 5, looking for your desire, which is follow your dreams. I would say that when you have things you want to do, when you have aspirations, it kind of makes you look forward to life. It kind of makes you look forward to the next day. We'll have something exciting coming for me. This is also good. It kind of keeps your mind away from distractions that do not, really help you. So it's good to like not be complacent. Like, always have something you look forward to doing. Always have a very important thing that makes sense to you, something that would help you in the future, that you can kind of establish yourself for now. You can take classes, you can read about things you've always wanted to know. We live in an age of information overdose, I would say, but you still can carve your niche and kind of look for things that really interest you. Then number 6, improve yourself, learn something new, follow your dreams, improve yourself, learn something new, and let yourself change. So if there is something you really want to do, or something you realize that you've been doing wrong, do not be afraid to make a change. Do not be afraid to agree that I think I've had the wrong information for a while, and I just want to take a step back and kind of there are so many things that I know now that I didn't know 2-3 years ago, 5 years ago, and there are so many conversations I had then that to me were not actually really good right now with my state of knowledge. So as humans, we keep growing, our knowledge about things improve, and we should not feel that we're dumb if we realize that, the impression I had of something was wrong, but now I'm a better person, I know better. I should be able to now I'm more informed, and I'm willing to correct my mistakes, and willing to correct my impressions. And if this involves people that I still talk to, sometimes I can say, hey, we talked about this some time ago, like, what do you think? I apologize if I said anything wrong then. Sometimes it's just good to agree that you are human and you would always make mistakes, and that kind of helps you to just free yourself. I would say lets you be at liberty to to not be afraid to agree that yes, you're imperfect, but that doesn't mean that you're arrogant. So if there is something you didn't know before that you know now, do not be afraid, or do not be shy. Do not have too much ego to say that I was wrong then, but right now I have more information. And number 7, help people. So most times we feel that the only thing that would make us happy is what we do for ourselves. Oh, I want a new car, I want a new house, I want to be that, I want to be this. Sometimes it's good to kind of help other people. It's good to do something for others, especially like when you do things for others, don't do it from a place of maybe this person would be able to help me someday. Be able to see happiness through the eyes of others. Be able to be happy when you see people being happy through you. So this list is not like the only list. There are so many lists that talks about, you know, the steps for a true life, how to live a better life. I would advise that. I'm gonna like link the stuff to you, the blog, but I would advise that do not be afraid to learn more. Do not be afraid to, you know, just live freely. You know, life is, this journey we live here is very short, and we all want to make like the best out of it. So this will be the end of my video today, and thank you so much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.